Ethan, I don't know if a lot of people are going to be loving this weather.
Yeah, be prepared. Here we go again. Another round of wintry weather through the weekend. Starts off as snow in the morning, then it becomes a wintry mix during the afternoon. And by the early evening hours, it's widespread rain out there. But we could see that prolonged period of snow late in the morning that could put down some minor accumulations and make travel slick. So that's why tomorrow is an impact day. Now, the storm will move over the valley on Sunday, but it is going to be warmer. So we're talking plain rain, but it's Sunday evening. The winds pick up and they could be strong and they'll stay up through the day on Monday. So that's why Sunday is an impact day because of the intense winds, and also Monday because of the strong winds lingering into the start of the work week. Outside right now, we have mostly cloudy skies and temperatures are seasonally chilly. Right now, 28 degrees in Lancaster and the observation point indicating clear, but those are high level clouds, sometimes hard for the sensor to pick up on them, and winds are calm. You can see here that thin veil of high and mid-level clouds moving in on the satellite, but we're still dry on live Local 8 radar, and it's going to stay that way for the rest of the night tonight. So clouds will continue to thicken. We'll have a seasonally cold night with lows in the low to mid 20s with those light winds. Tomorrow morning, here comes that light snow, and we're talking minor accumulations out there with temperatures below freezing. It's once we get around lunchtime, the snow will switch over to that wintry mix, and then by sunset we're talking mostly rain, and temperatures will rise from freezing to the mid 30s even as we go past sunset. Now, we do have that winter weather advisory in effect for most of the Susquehanna Valley starting at 11 a.m. tomorrow. If you're watching us in York County and Lancaster County, I do believe that the Weather Service is being a little nitpicky. There still could be some wintry weather that could cause some slick conditions, and minor accumulations are still possible in parts of York and Lancaster County. We're at 26 right now in Lancaster, 28 currently in Carlisle, and we've talked about this throughout the winter. We've got cold air to the north, warmer to the south, and look where the Susquehanna Valley is, right there on that freezing line, and here comes that winter storm from the west, and that's why we're seeing all types of wintry precipitation through the day tomorrow. Center of the storm right now is back over Kansas and Nebraska, but you can see the leading edge of that moisture is already starting to produce some snow as close as Ohio. But as we get closer to dawn, that's when we're going to start to see the snow approach the valley. So cloudy but dry through the night tonight. At 8 o'clock, here we go. Some spotty light snow showers starting to move into the valley, becomes widespread, and will continue into the early afternoon. It's around 3 o'clock. First starting off to the southwest and pushing to the northeast, we see that snow switch over to a wintry mix of some sleet and freezing rain. And then as we get closer to 7 o'clock, that's when the warm air reaches the surface, switching over that freezing rain and sleet to just plain rain for most of the valley. But at elevation like South Mountain northwest of Harrisburg, you could see some pockets of freezing rain continuing on into Saturday night. Now on Sunday, here comes the center of the storm. We're going to be on the warm side of that, so we're talking mostly rain, and the rain will start to shut off as we get into Sunday evening, but that's when the winds ramp up, and it's going to be a windy Sunday night on into Monday. So here's a look at the timeline of the impacts for your Saturday. Scattered light snow showers 8 to 11 o'clock with temperatures in the 20s, so it sticks to the ground. Widespread snow will be falling between 11 o'clock and 3 p.m. Could be light to moderate intensity, so a coating to 2 inches, isolated 3-inch totals north of the turnpike. 3 to 7 o'clock, that's the switchover time where we see snow switching to sleet and freezing rain, and eventually plain rain for most of the areas, but there could be a light glaze of ice on the ground in addition to that snow. And then from 7 o'clock until 4 a.m. on Sunday, freezing rain at elevation, but all rain for the rest of the valley. In terms of that snowfall, where's the best chance again for the higher amounts? Just along and north of the turnpike, but overall it's not very much snow, just a coating to 2 inches for most, but isolated spots could see 3 inches, but that glaze of ice could be possible. You can see out there towards South Mountain, higher elevations of Franklin County northwest of Harrisburg. That's where we could see that glaze of ice that is going to be spotty in nature. Then that widespread rain will be around on Sunday. Gusty conditions will be out there Sunday night into Monday. Temperatures will be much cooler for early next week with highs only in the upper 20s for Tuesday into Wednesday. Snow chances return to the forecast for Thursday of next week.